Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. It seems that Hilde has finally been released for DLC for Soul Calibur 6. Now, let me just say this. I am personally excited because, for those of you who may not know, I am a huge Soul Calibur fan. And Hilde was introduced in Soul Calibur 4 as a playable character. And I really did like her character then. And she's actually one of my favorites to this very day. And, I have a long history with Soul Calibur. So you can imagine how I felt about whenever I saw this. But, of course, there are some people out there who have an issue with Hildegard von Krohn's reveal. And, if you know Hilde, she is actually that of royalty. I mean, that's why you see the knight armor and the crown and everything. But, some people have an issue with her coming back into the game. But it's not so much about her character. Yeah, it's more so about her character design. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh boy, here we go again. Because guess what? Puritans have taken some dislike to the way that she looks. And I'm thinking to myself, this is a great design. And I really like what they did this time with Hilde's design. I think it looks really good personally. And taking just a quick close-up look at Hilde's design, you look at this. There doesn't look like there's anything wrong here, right? I mean, you see the armor, you see the royalty-like cloak, you see the crown, and I like the color scheme here. I really enjoy the way that Hilde looks. I don't think there's anything wrong with this design. In fact, I think this is the best design she's had ever. Of course, she was in Soul Calibur 4. She was in Soul Calibur 5, but we don't talk about that game. And she was in Soul Calibur Broken Destiny and Soul Calibur Lost Swords. So, she's had some appearances ever since her reveal, and she's had some pretty good designs. But I think overall, out of all the designs that Hilde's had, I think that this is the best one, and I think that it really suits her character, showing off royalty, but also showing off that she is a knight. So I really enjoy the way she looks. And I gotta say, ever since they reset the timeline for Soul Calibur, because Soul Calibur 6 is basically a reboot, I think the designs for the characters have been excellent. Especially with seeing some of my favorite characters like Nightmare, like Maxi, Raphael, Amy, and Cassandra. And for Amy and Cassandra, they even brought back older designs from Soul Calibur 4 for them, which I thought was actually really cool. They did that. And so people are, as I said, complaining about this design. Now, I found out about this because when looking through the Twitter of this update letting us know that Hilde was going to be the next character, yeah, there was somebody who pointed out that ResetEra, oh boy, had said something about this. So I had to go over to ResetEra because you want to talk about the lion's den of Puritans for video games. This was definitely the place to, look up some information on what people were saying. And, I talked about ResetEra a couple times before, and doesn't look any better. So, of course, you get the thread, and then you get some people who really seem like they're excited, You have people saying, yes, or finally, time to reinstall the game, or yes, queen. But then, of course, you scroll down, and by the time you hit the 4th comment, there you go. It comes in, and then you see it. One person had to say, why the blue plate, though? I mean, really? This is an issue? I mean, seriously? A breastplate is their issue with Hilde's new design. It hurts. It's so dumb it hurts. It hurts my head. And I mean, of course, we have one person that I talked about before who literally went so far as to make a letter to Daddy Sakurai about how they want more representation for Smash. Seriously, it's Smash Brothers. That is the most diverse cast. You have got to be kidding me that you feel like you have to have more representation. Seriously, you couldn't be more diverse than Smash Bros. But that person right there with the hashtag representation for Smash, image there, oh man, I don't know. And of course, they jump into this, though. And what they had to say was, not too big on what they did with her design, to be honest. Really, I love this design. I think, personally, this is the best Hilde design out there, period. I think that this is literally the best for her. I love the color scheme, even. It's great. But yet, these people are complaining over something that's non-existent. I was initially excited until I saw her design. Was it the crappy-looking breastplate? What have they done with my girl? This franchise, I swear. See, more people jump in to have issues over this stuff. Another person over here says, the overemphasized boob plate is dumb as hell, but I really like the rest. Her visual design went from being a knight to being royalty. Well, she comes from royalty, so it's like a combination of a knight and royalty, which, like I said, I like this design. I think it fits Hilde perfectly. I think this is excellent. I think this is the best design they've had for her thus far in all of the SoulCalibur games. Personal opinion. Another person came in to comment and say, oh, you know why. Actually, it looks really stupid the more I watch the trailer. Everything else looks nice with the design. That coat is awesome. Lose the damn boob plate, Namco. Guess what? She's coming into the game. They're not going to censor that. And, these people are going to complain, but Bandai Namco, they don't care, And they're not going to listen to the complaints of these Puritans. They don't care about these complaints. It's not an issue to them. So, of course, there's more people here. I get the royal take on her design, but the aforementioned boob plate basically ruins the entire look for me. How? How does that ruin it? I don't understand. I think it fits her perfectly. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna argue this because this is stupid. It's just a design for a fictional character. What is the problem here? What's wrong with a breastplate for a character? You see, this makes no sense. They're arguing over something that's just completely idiotic. It's very stupid. No reason for it. So, of course, you have another person go on to say, boy, that boom plate, it's a real shame because I hate the boom plate so much, but that coat is so tight. See, more complaints. You're going to see the same cycle of complaints from these people. And, it's not going to change anything. They can complain all they want. If anything, it's just more for just the fact of seeing how dumb they are, because they're just going to keep throwing the same argument out there. Nobody changes. Nobody brings up any other problems. They just say that it's the breastplate. That's all they say they have an issue with. Nothing else. I mean, look, here's another one. High heels, check. Boob plate, double check. Too bad. This is a good design otherwise. Here's the funny thing. She had heels in her second costume for SoulCalibur 5. Oh, wait. But you got to throw out the fact that you thought that's an issue with the design. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like I said, with her having a previous design before SoulCalibur 6, she wore heels with her actual dress that she wore. She wore a royal dress for a second costume design with heels. So, they want to say that there's a complaint issue with her wearing heels with her knight armor. That's stupid too, because she's had it in the past. So before they bring up that argument, oh no, sorry, that's been in her previous design before. So, yeah, makes them look that much dumber because she's had heels before. Nothing new for her character. Terrible redesign. One of my favorite fighting game characters has fallen victim to the horny nerd plague, and sadly not the cool kind like 2B or Lady, but the dumb trash kind. Yeah, you say that, but all I see are a bunch of Puritans who are whining because they're so offended over a character's breastplate for their armor. A breastplate. This is what they're complaining about. How ridiculous and stupid could you get? That's so dumb. It's so dumb. So this is actually what alerted me to ResetEra, and I have to say, I gotta love this comment. I love the statement. So Chris C had to say, Hilde's new design is featured in ResetEra's infamous Why Women Criticize Sexualized Character Designs thread, so it must be good. Because every time these Puritans come out and every time they complain about something, it's good. If they're offended, You know how it works. The opposite effect. They try to say, oh, well, that's the worst thing ever. You should not go buy this, or you shouldn't check this out. And then, of course, what do people do? They go and buy it, or they invest into it. It's the complete opposite effect, and it's so funny. Every single time they fail, every single time, and it's absolutely hilarious to me, because every single time they have an issue with a female character, well, what happens? People are like, huh, I'm going to check this out. This is actually pretty awesome. Or they have an issue with a movie. Oh, look at Joker. This movie looks awesome. Look at Joker now. They complained about it. They had an issue with that movie, right? Trying to get it canceled, trying to throw it out of theaters. But guess what? It is now the highest grossing rated R movie of all time. Yeah, shows how much you did well on trying to get rid of that movie, huh? And that movie's awesome. I love the Joker movie. The movie's fantastic. But of course, these woke idiots have to try to, yet again, get something canceled. They have to try to, yet again, get something censored, which there's nothing to be censored with Hilde Design. It's just a stupid complaint that these idiots are having, and it's hilarious. It is one of the funniest things. And like I said, I love this design. I love Hilde's design, and I think that they did an excellent job with it. And, they have a problem here, but here's the funny thing. You can actually customize characters in SoulCalibur. If they really supported the game, you would have thought that they could just customize the character however they wanted. Oh, but right, I guess they don't do that because, I don't know. They don't support the game. So, they have an issue with this design. Hey, guess what? You can actually character customize any character in the game, including your own avatar you want to create, as well as characters that are already established in the game to be in the game. So, if you had an issue with the character, you could have just redesigned them to wear whatever you wanted. Oh, wait. But I guess they don't know that because they don't support it. Whoops! Looks like another fail on the side of the Puritans and the SJWs. That is hilarious to me. How much dumber could that have made them look? If they actually did the research, then maybe they'd know these things. But right, no, they don't. They don't do their research, and they just complain about something to try to make it worse for everybody that actually enjoys it. But, yet again, another fail for the Puritan outrage mob, making themselves look that much dumber. And you know what? Welcome back, Hilde. And because of this, I think Hilde's going to be one of my mains yet again, even though she was in the past, but I think I'm going to have her be one of my mains to troll the people that have an issue with their character design, but also to show support for the character, because I think Bandai Namco, I think you did a great job with this character, and like I said, it's great to see Hilde come back again. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below, and share the video. Let's try to spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and follow me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.